See, if you have good money in India to buy a flagship, and let's consider that to be 60-70,000, what are some of your top options? iPhone 16, the latest Samsung S25 and OnePlus 13. And see, if I draw a line here and keep iPhone and Samsung on one side and OnePlus 13 on the other side, hardware wise, the OnePlus 13, be it battery, charging, just destroys the iPhone and Samsung. But is that the case? Shobik and I have been using these phones for months, and if you want to buy a flagship in India for around 80,000 rupees, we'll give you a crystal clear answer. Should you buy an iPhone or Samsung, or just get the OnePlus 13? Stick around till the end. Prateek, TechWiser, let's go. Now, see, some things are the usual, like all the three phones look quite elegant and feel premium. I believe someone who's spending 70-80,000 would really tiny bit be concerned about the build and looks of the phone. So the iPhone 16 has this frosted glass, OnePlus has this matte glass finish, whereas S25 has a normal glass back. Now this year, I loved the colors of the iPhone 16. In fact, even S25 has good options for colors. I really like the coral red, but OnePlus 13, I didn't personally like it. Like, it does feel premium in the hand. All around, they have used premium metals. Like this year, OnePlus is using ceramic shield, just like the iPhone 16, whereas S23 has Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. Now, both ceramic shield and Victus 2 are made by the same Corning company, and they don't say which is better. And if you ask the question to me, Pratik, how does it matter to me, this glass protection in daily life? Well, in our daily usage, as of now, there are no scratches on all the three phones. Now, the S25 and the iPhone 16, these are small, cute phones, which is very easy to grip and you can use them one-handed. But the OnePlus 13 here is bigger and it is heavy compared to the other two phones. And this difference in size feels more when you flip the phones. OnePlus has a bigger display. And here I feel the difference in hardware shows. Just like the cyber department, Apple still continues ignoring the real issues and focuses on other unimportant issues. Like 60 Hz in 2025, come on. Deep down, I believe Apple is still like that old ex who still doesn't move on to the new technology. Now on OnePlus 13 and the S25, you get 120Hz latest LTPO displays. LTPO display keeps switching between 1 to 120Hz, which helps to save battery. Now in entertainment, after watching many videos and movies on streaming apps, the colors and sharpness are the same on all the three phones, but the OnePlus 13's display is slightly brighter than the other two. Thus, watching content on a bigger screen always feels good. Even outdoors, if you see, OnePlus 13 here is much brighter than the other two. So in display, OnePlus takes the lead. Now, battery is one area where brands like Vivo, OnePlus, Realme, etc. have innovated so well with the silicon carbon batteries. The iPhone 16 here has a 3561 mAh battery, the smallest. The S25 here has a 4000 mAh battery, and the OnePlus 13 has a 6000 mAh huge battery. And there's no competition here. We use the OnePlus 13 for a long time and it just has better battery. It lasts 1.5 to 2 days. On the other hand, the S25 or OnePlus 16, you need to charge it every day, or on a heavy usage, by the end of the day. And talking about charging, first of all, you'll have to buy an adapter with both Samsung and Apple. The iPhone 16 takes about 1 hour to fully charge, whereas the S25 takes about 45 minutes. The OnePlus 13, on the other hand, comes with a 100-watt charger in the box, and you can charge it 100% in about 30 to 40 minutes. And this is for a 6000 mAh battery. Now, another good thing is, we are comparing the repair prices of all the three phones. S25 appears to be the cheapest to repair, which was expected, but OnePlus was decent and way cheaper to repair if you compare with iPhone 16. So if you get an iPhone 16, I would recommend get Apple Care Plus. Now when it comes to hardware, battery, OnePlus or any other Chinese flagship, they are just better. Like another example is performance. The iPhone 16 comes with the latest A18 chip, whereas the S25 and OnePlus 13 comes with Snapdragon 8 Elite. Now all of these are flagship processor, but since the OnePlus 13 is bigger, it has better heat management. OnePlus has also put better vapor cooling chamber for heating. So any benchmark that you throw, be it Antutu, Geekbench, 3D Mark, OnePlus 13 is the better phone. But we know you guys will be buying these phones for 3 to 4 years. So you would like to know real life performance. So we gamed a lot on this device. Like we pulled up some heavy games like COD Warzone and Genshin Impact for 45 minutes each on all the three phones, and we also kept the graphic and FPS too high. See, on the iPhone 16, you can play Genshin Impact at 120 FPS, the gameplay was smooth, but around 20 to 30 minutes, it starts feeling a bit uncomfortable to hold in hands, and by the end of the time, the back was 46 degree around the upper part. And mind you, this is 30-32 degree ideal weather in Delhi, so that's too much. And then we let the phone to cool down for some time, and then we switched to COD Warzone. The phone started to get warm just within 5 minutes in the game. At times there were a few frame drops, but overall the game was playable. And here, after 45 minutes, the temperatures are slightly better. It was just 41.6 degrees max. Now, whereas on the OnePlus 13, both in Genshin and COD Warzone, there were no lags or frame drops. Even the temperature was the phone was manageable around 41 to 43 degrees. Now, lastly, on the Galaxy S25, in Genshin Impact, the FPS is smooth and the game also performed well. But within 15 to 20 minutes, the phone got very hot to hold in hand. And after some time, the vapor cooling chamber worked and the temperature came slightly down. Whereas in COD Warzone, after 20 to 30 minutes, the FPS dropped from 60 to 37 to 50 FPS. Plus, at the end of it, the temperature was around 41 degrees. So clearly, if your priority is heavy performance or in fact gaming, OnePlus 13 is the better phone. But up until here, the OnePlus 13 just destroys these phones. And that is the story of 2025. When it comes to pure specs and hardware, Chinese flagships are far ahead of Samsung and Apple. But is that the case with software and camera? Well, the story changes here and the experience of these companies shows. Like, other than looking different from each other, every smartphone brand is looking forward to nail AI. Samsung was the first to start this AI wave in smartphones, and the difference in AI features shows. Like, all three have AI eraser, but if you give them a super difficult image, like erase the hand from this selfie, Samsung is the only one which recreates the entire face. On OnePlus 13, no matter how many times you select the hand, it just keeps showing this error. iPhone just tries delivering something but doesn't land, and this is one of the few times when iPhone does something wrong in software. And after this eraser, there are not many AI features in the iPhone 16. Writing tools are yet to come on the base iPhone 16. Now, when you talk about photo editing AI, Samsung has more features that we have covered previously, like Sketch to Image, Portrait Studio. In writing AI, both on Samsung and OnePlus, one line of context generates a whole email for you. Or in chats, it understands the context of the previous images and suggests a reply. And the list of AI features for OnePlus 13 ends here. Samsung can keep on going with AI features like this call translate, call summary, now brief, health assist, and so on. And in fact, if you have other Samsung or Apple devices, how can you ignore the ecosystem features that Apple and Samsung bring? You can answer phone calls from laptop and tablets. You can use your tablet as second display. Samsung or Apple buds connect easily throughout the ecosystem. And now I can go on and on about this, but the clear line here is, in software, Apple and Samsung are way better. And if you bring in features and AI, Samsung easily wins. And another place where I feel Samsung wins is cameras. Like, of course, OnePlus 13 on paper has the best camera hardware. iPhone has a main and ultra wide angle camera, whereas Samsung has ultra wide angle main as well as 3x telephoto camera. In main camera, starting with this picture, the light control is good in all the three photos, but the S25 has a better skin tone. Whereas OnePlus 13 has made my skin look white, and iPhone, I don't know why it loves to add that yellowish color to my skin. And this is not the case with just these pictures. If you see these other pictures, the story with the yellow skin tone is the same. In indoor lighting, all the three phones take similar photos. In telephoto, just to mention, iPhone photos are taken in zoom. There is no telephoto camera. And here also the story is same. S25 photos look better and is closer to natural. I don't know why OnePlus 13 makes the photo look white. In selfies, OnePlus 13 is just weird. The color, skin tone and light control is better on S25. In videos, this video is shot in 4K 60 FPS. The stabilization is good on all three phones. But iPhone's video is hard to ignore, like colors, light control and everything is on point. OnePlus video looks whitish and S25 video looks slightly flat, which is surprising. Next, in action mode, iPhone can shoot videos at 2.8K 60 FPS, OnePlus can do in 4K 60 FPS, whereas S25 can shoot in Quad HD 60 FPS, and the results from all the three phones are more or less the same. Now there's portrait videos, slow-mo videos, but here's the bigger picture. After taking a lot of photos, here's the conclusion. Samsung S25 is the best, iPhone 16 is close second, and if you love that yellowish photos, OnePlus needs to really work on the camera software quite a lot. So what's the conclusion here? Which phone is the best? See, Chinese flagships are doing great in 2025. If your requirement is good battery, solid performance and big phone, I believe OnePlus 13 is a really good option. With offers and all of it, it comes down to 65,000. It is a really good phone at that price. Now, OnePlus phones have also had that green line issue, and a lot of my friends and relatives have faced these problems. So OnePlus is now giving lifetime green line warranty, so that is there. I feel this is like the comeback year for OnePlus, and finger crossed, I hope they do well. And rest, only and only if you want a good camera for both photo and video or a compact phone, I feel the S25 is a very good all-round flagship. And if you so want to buy a flagship, I would recommend get iPhone 15. Practically everything is same except Apple Intelligence, which again, God knows when it will get better or it will fully arrive. On that note, this is Perry signing off. See you in the next video. Pew pew pew.